Hey Kev, what do you think of Mark?
Oh man, super handsome, best guy ever.
He's fucking lying. Jason, what do you think of Mark? Hey Calvin, what do you think of Mark?
Just tell him, get the camera, get the
comment.
camera away.
No comment, no comment. You know what that means, dude. We got 25th here. He shot Mark's car before. What do you think of Mark?
Great guy.
He's fucking lying too, dude. So don't listen to that. Everybody hates Mark. So anyways.
Morning guys, what's going on? Welcome to the vlog, welcome to the channel. It is your boy Mark. Hope you guys are having a beautiful day. Today I'm going to Entice, where the 2JZ swapped A90 Supra is. I haven't been there since I dropped the car off. I'm assuming there's some minor updates, at least maybe the downpipe's off, or the drive shaft is off, or it's parked in a certain way. Who the fuck knows? But the reason why I'm going there to drop off a couple parts. I have the Supra, the 2JZ AC compressor that I'm gonna drop off. Sam from 412's actually also meeting us there. He's gonna rip out the wiring harness because he needs to mess with the wiring a little bit to add the speed sensor, so I know how fast I'm going, to add the fuel sensor so I know how much fuel I have, hopefully to add a reverse light and change it so that we can start the car from the push start where everything works just fine, and hopefully clear and code out the infotainment system. I'm looking forward to that. Also, you may as well wire the coil pack stuff while we're at it so that we can just go ahead and deal with that. But I'm very excited, and when we get there, I'll see you guys at Enticed.
Core.
Yeah.
So the reason being is because when the air enters, it goes through the whole fucking core.
The whole thing, yeah. No,
Right?
no.
No, I'm not saying that's what we're gonna do yours. I'm saying this is one way to properly do a core, because the air goes all the way in and it favors all of it.
Fair.
Right? Now, if I have the pipe aiming up like this, it's gonna want to go through only the top.
No, that makes sense.
Right?
But what are you trying to show?
What I was thinking, if you don't care, showing those two in the bottom.
I do.
Okay, maybe move the radiator forward, move the intercooler right here, and just have the piping come
to the top.
right on the top.
Top of what?
On the top, like how I have mine, but it comes from here. You benefit from two things. Using all the intercooler, and you will cut your boost lag by probably 10%.
Oh, you mean make it a short?
Why your core is working better than this core, although it's the same core.
But you're saying because it's shorter, that's why?
Yes. For my car, like the response on my throttle, literally instant.
That's the same reason why even on my car, I turned the throttle body over to that
Yeah.
side to make the pipe straight.
How much more beneficial would it be if the pipe went from here straight into the intercooler versus around that
Well,
way?
it's going to be beneficial in many ways, right? One of the ways is because obviously the shorter the piping, the better. And then two,
Why?
like I
For
said,
response?
For response,
Yeah, less travel. It's going to pressurize quicker, right? The second thing too is because of the issue we're having with spacing, it's going to benefiting us and being able to tilt both. Yeah.
Okay, so is that what you prefer as well?
I have no preference. I just want to make sure that if we do make cores that it flows properly. Because right now, like I said, as your pipes enter the intercooler, they aim down. That's the only issue that I see. It's always going to favor the bottom. It's like,
Guys, if you don't know what the fuck we're talking about a bunch of shit about redesigning this whole thing. Now that we actually have the time to do it, we're thinking about a V-mount radiator, moving these pipes to get a bigger intercooler, go straight down. I'm gonna lose this, but we can have oil coolers and different types of coolers there now.
you'll be making more real estate for everything to fit properly. And then the other thing too is like, you know, getting this thing to sit a little higher, because it's
Well, you
way.
check
And
it.
probably you can't a little higher unless he gets a different hood.
Well, I mean, we have up to here.
You have up to here.
No, but the
This is
bottom
at
here,
least-
the bottom here is lower than this section. You see up here?
No, yeah, but we're gonna push it back.
Oh, okay. If you push it back, then it's different. Yeah.
Well, hold on a second.
V-mount would be nice because the float in the bottom can just go up.
I know, but if you V-mount, how the fuck is it? Where is this
It's gonna
pipe?
go over the radiator.
Over the radiator.
Over this?
Over the radiator.
Over the radiator, but under this?
Yeah, because when you V-mount, it's gonna be like up here. So it's gonna be lower. This will go over it.
Oh, okay. Well, can you get a big enough fucking radiator to V-mount like that?
Yeah.
I gotta see what cores are available, but I'm pretty sure we can find something.
But you have to change the radiator. So it'll be like...
We're gonna change it anyways.
The outlet will be on the top and the bottom, not on the side.
Yeah, I don't like this thing right here. This is... It's a bitch to deal with.
Let's do this. Is the diameter of this piping sufficient?
It's, as long as it's 3 inches, 3 inches rated for like... so there's a math form, but I believe 3 inches rated for like 1,300 or something like that.
Okay, this is 3 inch.
And then the smaller you go, the better drivability you have.
Okay.
Well, because the turbo's so big, I think you guys can stay 3.
Okay.
Yeah, I think 3 because it helps.
Okay, downpipe exhaust, that's done. The goal is to delete everything as we talked about, but now we're gonna try to see if you can do a V-mount radiator, remake the intercooler, and the piping come from this way.
Okay, now let me ask you something. Is this your thing right here? Like the dimple die look? You like that?
You don't?
No, I'm just asking so I know how to go about the brackets. Like I can make some dimple die stuff. Like
Yeah, well,
if that's what you like.
I personally
don't like this. I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
I personally
I'll be
don't.
honest. But I do like the
Yeah, of
dimple
course.
dies. I've always
titanium, bro.
Yeah, but you have 2 straight lines. You know what you can do? If you put the V-mount, put this, and you can come up like this, more titanium stuff. And V-shape.
I'm not married to this. Okay?
Did you guys make that?
Fab
did you
Child
buy
did.
that? Okay.
Fab Child, I had to make it. I'm not married to it,
Okay.
but I do like it because it's cool,
Okay.
but I'm not married to it. Meaning, if we're gonna get rid of this, but take up more real estate with something cool that's functional, the V-mount and all that stuff. Remember, I'm gonna have vented hood
Okay,
too.
so my biggest thing is more than looking cool, I want to first do things to where they're gonna work.
Of course.
Once we get shit set up to where it works, we'll figure out how we can go around making it cool, you know?
Okay, so
Because we're still gonna need to make brackets and all that, and on the bracketing is where we can get kind of creative and say, okay.
Oh, and also, can you do one more thing on this? On the top of this head right here, there's the port. I want to take that port
Is
all
that
the
the
way
water
down
port?
to the radiator.
The water port. You want to bring it to the radiator?
To the radiator. So the water circulate through.
All right. If that's what you guys want to do. For now, I'm gonna make the radiator with just the 2 entry ports to figure out where it's gonna sit and all that. Once we're done with that, then we'll worry about the extra stuff.
here's my question. The factory Supra does have from here something
Yeah,
to
I know.
connect
You're
there.
talking about the cross.
Yeah, now for structural integrity of the frame, do I even need this? If I
This is no structure.
That's not. Yeah, that's not
It's
doing
not
anything
doing anything. It's just for look.
at all.
What I really think you should do, you should do a mount from here, like a V, and maybe put like a Supra in it, or like
Supra?
yeah,
The
or
problem
like a
is
JDM.
this is real.
You're such a
soft.
piece of shit. Okay, I'm not married to this. I'm not married to this.
I mean, it's cool, I guess. Yeah.
It was.
I mean, but if you're talking about structural support, that's not doing anything. Look at this.
Yeah. Titanium.
So I'll give you an example. If you happen to get hit here in the corner, for whatever reason, this thing's not gonna do anything. It's just gonna
Nothing.
fucking bend up.
All
Or
right.
down.
Okay, so yeah, let's get rid of this. Let's do a sick ass V mount,
Yeah.
and then fucking. I guess my kids and family won't eat for a while.
They haven't been eating for how long? What family did?
Hey, let me call you right back.
This and the Skyline.
So you guys are running a single, a 3-port, right?
Yeah, three.
Single 3-port. Okay. Do you want to go to 4? Or you want to keep it 3?
With the 4, I can control low end with it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because with this one, I can control the wastegate all the way from 1500 to whatever RPM I want. Because
Okay.
I usually like close the scale from 15 to 4000 and then we open them.
Okay.
So the wastegate doesn't open at low RPM.
All right.
I'm gonna powder coat everything to a different color,
What color?
gold. So all the teal you see, all the wastegate, the roll cage, the brakes is gonna be all
So you're
gold.
gonna probably have to.
You are a man, bro.
Give me a fucking. All right. Well, let's do that.
Car?
Yeah.
All of it?
All of it.
Nice.
Yeah.
He's doing good this year.
He's
Better
doing
than
good.
last year.
Well, they had a lot of issues with the car. That's why.
The
The
engine?
Supra.
He's not a fan of the B58.
Ooh.
Ken.
Yeah.
Why?
Or
Because
He
it's a,
doesn't know how to get it to work.
really.
even
Yeah.
Papadakis is having issues with it.
But look how much power they make. The paradox is the press is score and everything.
Yeah, but he said that half the parts on that car, they're not using. They had to make all their own parts because the actual parts that came with the motor were shit.
Yeah, yeah,
B58
of course.
sucks.
Yeah. So it.
B58 is it's a
But,
shit ass motor.
but compared to like a
But compared to this
2J
one?
where it just needs rods and pistons,
Yeah.
it's different, right? Because remember when you're having to custom make parts, if you don't have those resources, it's a waste. So if you're the average Joe
But
who doesn't have $80,000 to spend on a custom caps, custom cams, custom this, it's not
So we're just gonna
great.
end
I
up
think
getting
the
rid of
brake
this.
motors for what they
We're gonna
are.
end up getting rid of this.
Stock,
That's
they
fine.
get Power on just bolt-ons, they get a ton of
Yeah.
power. But I think once you start trying to push them, they don't like it unless you fall off.
You know, my goal is also to have the front of the car looking nice. So if we're gonna get rid of this, I want to fill it up with other
Put
shit.
the oil coolers, because at that point it'll.
2 oil coolers?
You should run a trans cooler and an oil engine cooler.
Perfect.
So yeah, we're gonna change a lot of stuff.
I like this gold color here. Maybe I do everything this gold color. The brakes, the cage,
Not really.
the head.
Season, they have all kinds of problems.
Everything gonna be gold. Let me bring the AC.
You want me to source lines, like custom lines for this, or you have lines that are gonna?
No, I got nothing.
Okay.
I only left the lines over there for the factory inside.
I'm just gonna start deleting off on this shit.
Yeah, perfect, perfect. This will save some weight if we get rid of it.
There you have it, guys. That's when you combine 2 powerhouses. Huh?
Mark, always come up with a crazy idea.
You guys came up with it.
What?
Everything what we were doing.
No, putting TJs in car.
Well, I think everyone and their mom thought about doing this. That nobody just did it. Right?
It was a lot of fucking work.
One thing I would have liked was for the OEM dash and everything to work.
I personally didn't want, even if he said he can try to make it work, I didn't want it to work. You know why?
Really?
You know, I'll tell you why.
BMW shit.
I got
The
some of
OEM dash displays nothing besides the speed and RPM. Nothing else. Everything else is displayed in the infotainment system. So that's why I was like, fuck it, I want to get something cool, you know? Yeah. But I'm with you. I like OEM dashes too.
I'm also changing something very special. But before I say what it is, I want to get the cost on it first, because if it's going to cost too much, I'm going to say fuck it. But we might change something. All right, guys. We know exactly what we're doing.
Oh, by the way, I'd like to make the power steering more power steering.
So add oil cooler.
Because at the if the car is just stopped, like just for me to turn it very easy, it doesn't turn. It's very easy.
Because we have E92 and 3 racking video.
Maybe there's a kink somewhere. Now, maybe now, I don't know. Whatever, but I'd like that too.
There you have it, guys. That's it. 2 brains are better than 1, obviously. And this car is going to be amazing when it's done. I'll keep you guys posted as usual. Thanks for tuning in. Claw that subscribe button for your boy. Love you guys. Catch you on the next one. Peace.